videos, guys. Second video, as promised. Entertainment purposes only. Oh, don't forget tonight's members only live event. If we have technical problems tonight like we did last night with the Thursday night live, we are going to move the members only to Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Happy Pride Month, you guys. Forget our Zoom room, or we can say what's on our mind. That's June 22nd, 6 p.m. Eastern. Email me to hold a spot, and also for me to be able to email you the Zoom link. And just so you know, that Zoom link is going to be the same all the time, okay? But I don't mind emailing it to you, because we all get a lot of emails. Okay, so next Thursday, we'll try it again with Thursday night all live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Political and spiritual questions. Tonight, members only live is first Friday of the month, which is today, and it is for personal and spiritual questions. Did I say that right for Thursday night? Political and spiritual. Tonight, members only, personal and spiritual. Oh, spiritual. Okay, so have your little personal questions ready, and one at a time, please. I can't answer a list of questions all at once. It's too much. Okay? And we do like to get through everybody's questions before we go back and double dip, okay? It will be double dip Friday, though, I guarantee. People's got questions. All right, you guys. So I promised a reading on A0C and President Harris. And also there's a question they wanted me to ask and have them answer for you guys. Will these supposed polls, which I feel are biased, will these... So they said that President Harris is behind A0C and poll favorites. She's not the favorite, okay? And so she's a little behind in the polling. However, that's because people are like, well, she didn't stand up and do anything. And I'm going to remind, what the hell was she supposed to do? Politics is very tricky. If she would have called for a recount, the energy I got from that consideration was that she wasn't going to turn into Humpty, because there was no proof at that time. Well, I guess we got proof now. We have statistical proof, which is no good unless somebody acts on it. And we also have the whistleblower. And I guarantee you that Rufus will be blowing whistles too, left and right, just so he doesn't go to jail. Because he may not have initially been part of that, but he was aware of it, and he was complicit. Complicit. Didn't do a damn thing. Okay, I'm done cussing. Didn't do nothing. Knew all about it. Didn't care. All right? All right, so let's read the cards on this one. Had a really good pendulum. Some good pendulum work on the video just before this today. It was awesome. No more resistance from Shelley. You guys, do what you need to do, Spirit Team. And that thing was moving, because I wasn't resisting. They want the Crystal Visions tarot deck, which is fitting because it's a very feminine energy type deck. That one in the Divine Celestial Tarot, very feminine energy. Lots of feminine energy. So, okay. Question. Bring it down. Did I say entertainment purposes? Okay, yes, I did. All right. Well, that was yesterday, or that was a that was a video before Shelley. I've got it all on one piece of paper. Well, AOC and President Harris run for the presidency in the new election, because I'm pretty sure they are not in the same party. And, you know, I'm going to repeat what I said in the video before this. The rules have changed. I mean, there may be a Republican that runs. But that's not going to happen again. There won't be a Republican in the White House for a very long time. All right, will AOC and Kamala run for the presidency in the next election? I'm going to have to say yes. That's a balance. That's temperance. It's a balance. And although, yes, and some more repeats. Sorry if you heard me say this more than once. I absolutely would love for President Harris to be voted in. But if AOC got voted in, I would be okay with that too. So I think Ms. Cheney is out of the picture in many ways. Death, rebirth, and transformation. The rules have changed. Things are different. Nothing will be the same. Even the parts of the Constitution and the certain laws that don't change the finer points of these laws and what is in the Constitution will change. And some of the things that are in the Constitution are just going to go. Number one thing they're going to do is make an amendment that no one with a felon that has been accused and convicted of a crime, a felony crime, can run for or hold office. And that includes dog catcher. We have the unknown card, so universe isn't really sure about that yet. About okay, so Spirit Team, thank you. They're telling me about who would win it. Well, we're not even close to that yet. And that wasn't really the question anyway. But thanks for sharing that, Spirit Team. Okay. I'll see what else we have. Two of Wands. So yeah, there's that, making a decision. A decision to take action. And AOC's got Bernie backing her up. Now, if she wasn't in the picture, he would back up Kamala. But he does have to pick one. Five of Swords. Yeah. All this stuff due to the winning at no cost crap that's going on here. The Five of Swords. Due to all this backstabbing. And his regime, they're just climbing all over top of each other right now. I have a visual of a pile of people. Everyone's trying to get a foothold and climb on top of everyone else to get on to the top, and they just can't. They keep slipping down. We have the Star. That is renewal of faith. Four of Swords. Protection. I always see the roses as love. Support. Excuse me. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Is love and support. Swords is protection. She is resting. Okay, because fives are about change. So a four, she's already been through some stuff. And now she's resting before the change comes about. Resting so that she can work with change. Walk with it, not get dragged behind it. It's much less painful if we just walk with it. Nine of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Votes. Steel. The alleged contender selection pilferage. Truth coming out. Eight of Wands, information coming in quickly. Very quickly. The Magician. Transmuting one type of energy into another type of energy. Transmuting that dark, dense, masculine energy into a more of a balance. Not, again, not to overpower the not for the feminine energy to overpower. But the thing is that the feminine energy is going to have to overpower for a little while and then find the balance between the masculine and the feminine. This is not about the feminine dominating. This is about finding a balance. Okay. So will the polls, will President Harris fare better in the polls after the information of the about the contender selection pilferage comes out? Yes, she will do much better. And I really hope that they come at the next campaigning, minus the backstabbing and the mudslinging and the gaslighting, and speak about their strengths and what they can do for us, for America, rather than how awful this person is or how awful that person is. Hopefully they can both be the bigger person at the same time. Arguing, fighting within. So there's gonna be a lot of people in their spirit team saying Congress, thank you. Speaking about Congress, having issues with two females running, campaigning. Oh, they better suck it up and get over it. The truth is they don't know what the people want because they don't bother to find out. They just make assumptions. People want to change. That's what we want. Something different. Something that is totally the opposite of what is going on right now. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so Spirit Team just told me that Al Cheney will back President Harris again. But her running isn't going to happen. She's going to think on it. She's going to think about it. If we are left, if the American people are left with no choice but two females, they're going to have to pick a female. This is why I'm like, okay, whichever one, I'm going to be all right with that. Because there's not going to be any other choices as far as major parties are concerned. King of Pentacles. And I know AOC is not a Republican, so you don't have to tell me that. But I'm pretty sure she's not Democrat. I think that she was, and then she changed her party. Or it was the other way around. We're going to find out. Again, it doesn't matter because the rules have changed. So this is where we look at some of the good that's coming out of this clown show that we got going on here. The rules have changed, and the way that they were gone about to be changed is those actions were wrong. But we're not looking at the actions anymore. We're looking at the outcomes. We're looking at the changes being made that needed to be made. Not the way that people went about making those changes. Because I guarantee you that was not Humpty's goal, to bring Americans together. He has been trying to pull us apart. And some Americans are pulled apart from other Americans. But that ratio of people, that ratio is very, very small. Very small. So I've always said that the M of the A of the G of the A's were about 20% of the American population. I think that's gone down to 16, 17%. Okay? That's what I'm being told. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's that balance. That's burning. That's Al Cheney. That's burning. Look at that. Each backing. One backing President Harris, one backing AOC. Three of Wands. I'm going to check my information. I think somebody said the AOC wasn't old enough. And I think pretty sure I was like, she's 34 years old. So I'm going to check on her birthday. Okay? But again, the rules have changed. Three of Wands. So Two of Wands was... Let's make Two of Wands. I know we had Two of Wands. Where'd they go? Whatever. There it is. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is making a choice to take action. Three of Wands is acting. It is the action being taken. Made a choice, acted on it. Making a choice, acting on it. Two of Swords, choices again. People aren't going to like the choices. Some people aren't going to like the choices. Well, you get what you get. And then you figure it out from there. Because people don't want to take off that blindfold. Everyone doesn't want to take off the blindfold and look at the reality. Or look at the promise that comes with the change. The promise of something different. Something better. And the Sun card. All of this happening because of truths coming out. Because of the light being shown on the truths. And also because of the light that we have been spreading over the planet to heal it and humanity. I got somebody singing outside my window again. What is up with that? There's no coinky dinks, you guys. All right. That was pretty good. I'm so happy with that one. All right, you guys. I love yous. I'll see some of yous later tonight if you want to become a member. There's a join button underneath every video. Click on that. It's $1.99 a month. If you don't see a join button, go to the description box also underneath every video. Click on more and scroll down just a little bit and you'll see a link that will take you to the join button for the membership. I think that happens with iOS, Apple, those systems. Yeah, don't forget the Etsy shop. All right. Now on Father's Day, I'm going to offer 20% off every product from Father's Day, Sunday Father's Day, right until that next Saturday. Okay, so for 1 week, 7 days, 20% off. The link for that is also in the description box. Click on more. It's like third or fourth line down. All right, lots of merchandise. I have a couple of things I do need to upload. Some See You in the Funny Papers things. that I haven't done it yet, because if it's not in front of my face, I forget. So, anywho, I'm done. I'm done. I'll see you later tonight. Again, some of yous. And others of yous, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Alright. Much love, many blessings. See you in the funny papers.